Yes, guys, so welcome back to my team. So, we have a very special episode. I'm going to show you guys why. So, our next race is up in Spa in Belgium. And why this will be a special race is because we will have a special livery for our for this race, all right? So, this is the livery that we are coming out with it. So, it is a again. I just searched up for like Porsche like anniversary kind of design and yeah. So it's sort of like a Porsche Martini livery on on an F1 car, right? I just basically just use the colors, right? Basically, but yeah. Why we're doing it is because now obviously F1 does not have races in Germany. Now Porsche is from Germany, and yeah, if we had a race in Germany, I'd probably do it because it'll be like a home race. So I'm gonna kind of do a sort of special home race to yeah, basically that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it in Belgium. Belgium is kind of close to Germany. I can't really do it in Austria because that's Red Bull. It's the Red Bull Ring. That's Red Bull's sort of home race. You could also say the Netherlands is sort of Red Bull's and Max's home race. So yeah, I already couldn't do that in the Netherlands or Austria. So and we don't have France on the calendar as well. So we might as well use Belgium. I don't think it's anyone else's home track. So yeah, we'll use Belgium as our home track and run out with this special livery for Porsche. So yeah, I mean that's basically what the special episode is gonna be. Just to how different teams like different race weekends they will just run a very cool livery for a Grand Prix or something. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing today. So our weekend is looking like, ooh, we actually have a sprint weekend as well. Forgot about Spa being a sprint weekend. So yeah, so I guess a lot of action. So I'll see you guys in qualifying. Alright guys, so welcome to Spa. We're running our second quali lap now. We just have 2 minutes until qualifying is complete. We ended up putting down a 11th place time on the board right now. So let's see if we can improve on that and try and get a higher place finish. Hey, you guys gonna have to you guys are gonna have to excuse me around there. I still haven't yeah, well, in past F1 games it was very slippery through there, so I need to have a bit more practice going down those corners there. In the previous F1 games I used to spin out there like all the time, and that was like it was the only way for me to take those corners properly without sliding out. So doesn't look like we're improving our time though. And of course we're racing Max. Yep, alright. We'll have to take that timing. He Max threw me off. It looks like everyone else is doing their laps as well. Oh boy. Well, I think what happened was when I went out earlier, I ended up finishing 7th and I got knocked all the way down to 11th. So we'll have to see what goes on with that. Hopefully I don't get knocked out too lower down. Alright, we'll start 12th. So I guess now since everyone has sort of brought their upgrades, our car has sort of leveled out as well. I haven't really brought too much upgrades to the car since for the past couple of races. I haven't really put anything into development as yet, and I have a reason for that. I'll tell you guys after the race, but once we get back to the factory I can show you guys. But yeah, other than that, let's get into the sprint. We also have a little bit of a race suit change as well. I don't think I showed you guys that. So yeah, this is what we'll be rocking with for this weekend. Alright guys, welcome to Spa in Belgium. The start of our sprint race. So we are a bit of a weird one. Mediums for 5 laps. I don't understand that one. So I'm gonna go on softs. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna use softs. I think softs is the right call here. So we're gonna use softs. I'm trusting the softs. All right, let's. Surely everyone else is on. I wish there was a way you can see everyone else's like what they're going with, because I mean clearly you can see what they'll line up with. But I'm a trust that we'll go on softs. We'll go on softs. All right, so here we go. We're lining up.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
All right, so here we go.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
All right, so a good start from us. We'll have Max coming up behind us. So Max is all over us. I'm gonna try my best and, well, actually we can get, with the sprint weekends, with our average finishing, we should be able to get 5 points or whatever it is to get our goal bonus. But I'll still try my best and fight and hold on to 7th. Alright, so we're gonna have DRS for 2 laps, so this is where the real fight's gonna be. Alright, so Norris got ahead of us. I am aware that some of my engine components are not the best right now. They're a little bit worn, so we're not gonna get the amount of engine power that we want. So Norris looks like he's gone. But we should be safe though. If these are our average finishing times, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so if this is our average finishing time, then that's alright, because we'll get points in this and then in the main Grand Prix weekend. So, well, the main Grand Prix race. So, yeah, we should be able to rack up those 7 points that are needed for us to get our goal bonus. So, the sprint weekend helps us out. It's the just the normal weekends where it's a little bit tougher. Alright, so we end up pulling them off, so we'll end up staying 9th. So not bad, not a bad result.
Take care of the car on the way in.
We'll start in the top 10 for the Grand Prix, well, the main race.
So let's review the
Alright, so the final results. Damn, alright, so, oh man, okay, so I thought, I thought that we would probably get a point for being in the top 9, so I was wrong. I was very, very wrong about that one. Damn, so we got 0 points. Alright, alright, so we'll have a, well, good news is we're in the top 10, so we can try to, race as hard as we can for the main race. So yeah, we'll have a very, very stressful but exciting race on our hands for the main race. So let's get into it. Okay. Alright, it's looking a little bit overcast. Hopefully we don't get rain. Oh, I really don't want rain. I just want a dry race, man. Oh, it's looking overcast. I hope it doesn't rain. I really hope it doesn't rain. Oh, man. Okay, hope it shouldn't rain. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It should rain. So our strategy today... okay, I guess this was one I possibly edited. I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna go on an alternate strategy, which is mediums and then hards to the end. So I think I'll do that. The mediums, I can end up playing aggressive and just making up time, and then we can just coast all the way down in hards. I think that should be it. So we'll pit on lap 8. So yeah, let's get on with the race. Okay, so here we go. Yes, a little bit of contact. Whew, see what I mean? Oh my word. Alright, so we fight through it.
See strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
Alright, so they want us to have a new strategy. They want us to pit for softs on lap 8. Alright, let's trust the team's call and see what goes on. Alright, so we pit. Hopefully we can get a clean pit stop here. Okay, so we got a good turn in. Come on, come on.
Let's go now.
Alright, lovely.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete.
Fresh softs, let's do it.
To the end now. Our gap behind is 1.9 seconds.
Every time I get close to Bottas, Sainz always just ready to overtake me. Like as soon as I'm preparing the whole lap to do it.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Whew. Alright. I decided to take whoa. Yeah, I decided to take my chance there
We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
before anything happened that I couldn't end up reaching Bottas again. But yeah, so Sainz ended up trying to fight Bottas, and both of them slowed each other down. I couldn't understand when we came back to the long straight, the pit straight, that Sainz ended up just stopped attacking Bottas and went to cover off me, and then Bottas ended up gaining some time on us. Like, he just should have just kept attacking Bottas. We were just chilling there. I was just ready to capitalize on both of them. Struggling a bit here. Sainz is right on me. You need to back off, bro. Ah! We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. And we get the RS. Woo! Alright.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 9.3 seconds.
So hopefully now Sainz could try and fight with Bottas, and we can just sort of build ahead. We have 2 more laps to try and get this 7th place. So this is a huge problem now.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Alright. Woo! 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 Well, this is gonna get very techy to the end. Ah! Whew. Okay, I think that's it. I think we come ahead. I think that's it. Oh boy. So it looks like Alonso will get that place. It wouldn't be Sainz. Jeez, what a race.
That's the end of the race.
What a race. And another Mercedes 1-2. So we end up getting 6 points. So yeah, I do believe that's what we needed. I think we just needed 5 points or something like that. Not race director. Standings. Okay, so 1 point separates Max and Lewis. So, oh boy, we do have a really good heated battle there. And well, yeah, we know Mercedes are dominating right now in constructors. So yeah, whew, tough times. We'll have to keep a close eye on these two in every race now. But yeah, guys, let's get back to the factory. What a race! What a race! All right, guys. So we're gonna have our season break.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So we're gonna shut down everything, and then we'll just advance time up to the Dutch Grand Prix just before we go into it. Alright, I haven't seen any messages as yet, but basically, guys, what I did want to talk about before we go into the Dutch Grand Prix is that halfway through the season, what happens in the My Team Career mode, usually there are regulation changes. Now what that means is some parts that we've developed throughout the course of the year will end up being like removed and stuff like that with the regulation changes. So so some stuff that we develop will be removed or something like that. And so what usually happens is we have to spend R&D to sort of protect certain parts that we want to use for next season and protect them. So usually what that means is for the season, we just have a couple of races to go. So I think we are in a pretty good position with respect to how can I do this, standings. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, our season is looking pretty good. We are checking off all the boxes that we need to check out. As I said, we're doing better than Williams and AlphaTauri, and we're doing better than Mercedes. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position with respect to how can I do this, standings. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, our season is looking pretty good. We are checking off all the boxes that we need to check out. As I said, we're doing better than And I mean, look at that, we're 6th. We're basically in the middle of the table, right? Basically, we're in the middle of the table. And we have a couple of races to go. So for me, for the rest of the season, we are going to try and keep finishing 7th and at least top 10. But yeah, it's all about managing. I don't think I'm going to bring much upgrades to the car. What I'll probably do is just change over the engine parts as I get wear, but other than that, I'll just try and manage it all the way down to the end, so that way going into next season, and if they do bring regulation changes, if they don't, well, that's good. If they do, I can protect the parts I want to protect, and that way we end up having a very, very sort of competitive car going into next season. So yeah, I mean, we probably have about 11 races remaining. So, and yeah, some tracks here are very, very tricky, if I must say. Netherlands is a pretty tricky track for me, so you know, there we have it. So Italy will be in Monza. Monza's the right track for me. Japan is a very challenging track for me. Again, sometimes I'll have good times, sometimes I'll have bad times, so you know, it's and then Qatar's a brand, well, I know Qatar is making a return, or is it a new track? I can't remember, but for sure I haven't raced there in the past F1 game, so that's a brand new track that we'll be trying out. And then we'll have USA, Mexico, Brazil, which are decent tracks, and then we have Vegas and then Abu Dhabi. So I think what might happen possibly is I'll hold off on the engine changes in Netherlands, and then for Monza I'll probably get new parts on the engine, and then leave that all the way until maybe USA, which is a circuit of which is Qatar, Circuit of the Americas. And I think from Circuit of the Americas I'll bring new parts to Circuit of the Americas, and we'll just send that all the way down to the end. Yeah, but hey, exciting times. Around this time is when they'll announce regulation changes, so we'll just have to hold out and see. Okay, guys, so that's going to do it for a little special episode and racing with this livery. Honestly, looking back on the replay with the car and track, it looked like a really nice classic livery. So that's something for us to always bear in mind once we go into the second season, if we want to livery like a classic livery for a season, or you know, make something look modern and stuff like that. But yeah, we are going to change over into the new livery for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're going to go back to our old livery. So yeah, other than that, let's go over and let's head to the Netherlands, and let's head into the Dutch Grand Prix. Alright guys, so welcome to the Netherlands. This will be our first quali lap of the session. Lovely. Alright, well, we took too much curb there. Alright, so we'll reset and we'll try again. Alright, so a little bit of grass. So that takes us into P13. So, and then Perez and those guys still have to run. So I'm not looking for our best qualifying in Netherlands. Because obviously our engine is a bit worn. It's very worn actually. So yeah, as I said, maybe the next race I'll change the components and we'll have a fresher engine for the next Grand Prix. So it's just about managing it for this race, for this Grand Prix this weekend. So yeah, let's get back to the garage and I'll probably see you guys for our final set of quali laps. Alright, so we'll just have a couple seconds until qualifying is done. So we'll see how we manage to get on the... Alright, so let's see how we do. So 9th, I'll take it. I think we finished 4th on our last lap there. Again, another Mercedes 1-2, so... Damn, Mercedes clicking, man. Mercedes are clicking, and I think this could be the chance for Lewis to go top in the drivers' construct. Yeah, he could, if he can hold off Max. Hopefully Max can storm through the front. But yeah, both Mercedes, both Ferraris, both Red Bulls locking out top 6 in the grid. So yeah, let's see if we can hold on to 9th, or maybe even try and get 7th again and get those points for our goal bonus. But if not, we'll try and stay in top 10. So yeah, our teammate, let's see if our teammate is making any progress. Okay, so still that one place. Alright, well, let's get into the race. Alright guys, and welcome to a wet Netherlands. So again, we are gonna have another wet race. I'm getting tired of these wet races, man. It's like our first half of the season was just pure dry. Now this next half is just wet races right through, man. Alright, well, we know the grid.
Looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out
So I mean, it isn't looking that bad. So I mean, hopefully the rain stops and it dries up a bit.
there. The cars out there that work
There's us there. Alright. So still have us on the alternate strategy. So again, I think I'll just like I'll choose when I want to pit or just stay out. Yeah, so we're just gonna stay on the inters for now. But yeah, again, as in the previous races before that, as you can see, there's a chance that the track actually dries up. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's do it.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Alright guys, it looked like the rain has stopped. So the question is, what will be our tire choice? So mediums will last us 10. I want to pit possibly in the next, let's say, 2 laps. So mediums will go around for not 10, maybe like 15 laps, 20 laps or so. I am thinking about the hards, just so that I can be a bit more aggressive. Alright, so I'm really struggling on these tires now, and yeah, Alonso just stuck me on a corner there. But we're gonna pit this lap. We're gonna take the gamble and pit this lap.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
So we just have to take it easy this lap coming out here, and then on the next lap we should be able to push. Alright, so DRS enabled, so that means the track is dry enough for DRS. So again, we came in a little bit early, but that's why I called for the hard, so you know, it should be make back up the lost time,
DRS is now enabled.
hopefully. Whew. Alright, jeez, what a race, what a battle that was coming down to the end there. Ooh, okay, that was very, very stressful. But we managed to hold on to top 10. But also some action with the top teams. I saw George did retire, but Lewis ends up getting 25 points. So he gets top spot in the race. Max is now 6 points behind. So, oh boy, we have another Max versus Hamilton battle. I'll just be amazed if this actually happens. Like, everything went up in this career from Silverstone. It was from Silverstone that like Lewis and Mercedes ended up getting those points they needed. So, oh bro, just imagine, like, but they need some bad luck from Red Bull and Max too, and especially in this career, because I think Max retired a couple times and he finished like 4th, 5th, 6th. So we'll see if Red Bull gets those sort of, you know, finishes. But if that upgrade at Silverstone ends up putting that Lewis's car like P1 every race, he could probably actually catch up, I think. But yeah, so we end up finishing a 9th. So what about our teammates? Still, well, he ended up finishing last, really. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.